These are the two favorite, which usually we get to eat a lot during confinement. It was really fun. All the different logistics, it was a lot of stress on me. Hi, my name is Geraldine and I'm the mother of 3 very beautiful boys. And recently, I have just got a newborn baby. My sister actually helped to recommend me to this amazing confinement center. We have heard pretty good reviews about this confinement center, and that is why we contacted them. So I was very lucky that even though it was a last-minute emergency, Amazing Confinement Center was able to provide me with a place to stay and also to take care of my baby as well. So thanks to Amazing for being amazing. I really wanted to ensure that the baby, fragile as he is, actually get the care that he needs. Because he's been so small, someone who's inexperienced will definitely have problem taking care of them. For my first 2 deliveries, I actually have confinement lady, and now I actually come into the confinement center, and I really feel the difference between both the different confinement. Having a confinement lady with me means that I do not actually have to leave my house from the comfort of my own home to stay and do my confinement at home. And I also get to see both my eldest son as well as my husband. However, the downside is the confinement lady is one person who needs to take care of not only me, the well-being of myself, my food, my herbal stuff, as well as my taking care of my baby and also ensuring my baby is well taken care of and fed well. When I come to a confinement center, it's completely different. Over here, I do not get to see my kids every day. They only come to visit me with a specific visiting hours, and so does my husband. What I really like about having a confinement center is that the people taking care of my baby is not one person only. They are actually coming in batches of nurses, and they work by shift. So the nurses actually have sufficient rest to ensure that they give my baby the best care that they can. So that itself gave me a lot of comfort and also trust that they can take care of my baby. And in a confinement center, they are already so accustomed to having so many mothers coming into the center. They're specialized in taking care of mothers who just came out from delivery. And I have to say, this confinement center has really met all my needs. I still remember when I first came into the center, Twinkle was very nice. We were supposed to do a lot of paperwork ensuring that me and baby are properly registered into the center. However, seeing how tired I was, they really catered to my need. They took the baby, gave me sufficient trust, taught me how to use the CCTV to be able to see my baby, and told me that my baby is in good hands. I still remember that day, they came into my room, closed all my curtains and told me, pump of milk, go and rest, and we will continue with all the registration the next day. That level of detailness is something that only mothers can appreciate, because I was really tired from the lack of sleep the last night. What I really like in the Amazing Confinement Center is that I could really choose what type of food that I really like, and then they would at least try to prepare the food. What I really like is the yellow wine chicken, also called as 黄酒鸡, and also the pork vinegar, also called as 猪脚醋. These are the 2 favorite, which usually we get to eat a lot during confinement. What I understand is these 2 dishes really helps to remove the blood that is extra from our uterus lining. The food that I like also is the ginger garlic fish, 姜蓉鱼. What it helps is because fish, it gives us a lot of protein, and that really helps with the recovery of our body. During confinement, it's also important to get herbal chicken as well, because the 药材鸡, because it helps with the recovery of our body. The other thing that I enjoy for confinement is the desserts that they send. We actually had a lot of dessert, and the desserts were a lot of different kind of variety. That was something that I really look forward to. So they actually included a lot of fusion desserts as well. We even had meat floss cake. This was very interesting, but it was really yummy as well. I actually enjoy every single meal that was served at Amazing Confinement Center. I think most importantly because I'm breastfeeding, so all the time I am hungry. Every day we have food at 9 AM, 12 noon, 3 PM, 6 PM and 9 PM. There were few things that really surprised me when I came and stayed at the Amazing Confinement Center. I never knew how much rest I could have received when I stayed here. But over here in Confinement Center, Center, I know that I can trust the team of nurses and that I had full faith that they can take care of my baby well. Plus on top of that, even when the baby was taken from me to put in the nursery, I could just watch over my baby over the CCTV. So the other thing that really impressed me was the lactation consultant service that was available every single day while I was here. The lactation consultant consistently came at the beginning to assure me, to show me the right methods. There were a couple of things that she showed me which I didn't even know during my first 2 breastfeeding journey. What I was really impressed was how they helped me to release my blocked ducts painlessly. Super impressed. I'm not sure if you know that during confinement you're actually supposed to use only boiled water to wash your hands, to wash your hair, to even bathe. In Amazing Confinement Center in Setia, they actually have boiled water directly from the water tap. So I could use directly the tap water just like how I would do at a hotel or in the house. It was really convenient. Being in this COVID-19 situation, I was really concerned if my baby was safe to be here in the confinement center. Amazing Confinement Center had a lot of SOP in place to ensure that the COVID does not transmit in the center among the babies or even among the mothers. So while I was here, other outsiders are not allowed to be coming in. Only immediate family members are allowed to come into the confinement center, the father as well as the sibling of the newborn baby. Even with that, they are supposed to run a RTK test before coming in. Not only that, the baby room, the nursery, are sanitized on a daily basis using UV light. I really enjoyed having the service from the in-house nurse practitioners. They were all very friendly, very caring, and also updated me on how my baby was whenever he was in the nursery. Being a new mommy, usually we have a lot of unrealistic demands, and they actually gave in to most of my demands at least. The nurses are usually very happy when they bring our baby up, and also they would share what are the funny things or the cute things that the baby did when the baby was in the nursery. I'm really satisfied with my stay here at Amazing Confinement Center. I really did not expect to have such well rest after delivering a baby. It was as if I was on a holiday. I would say that the conditions in this place is very quiet, and the pillow and the bed that they supplied are hotel grade. It was really comfortable and really gave me a good night rest. The only thing I had to wake up for was to pump my milk or to breastfeed my baby. So I was really well rested and I recovered really much faster as compared to my first 2 deliveries. Amazing Confinement Center actually ran a few different activities for the newborn mummies. Making lipstick, making soap, and also having breastfeeding nursing journeys as well. What was really interesting was they actually had one activity where the fathers of the baby get to try how painful childbirth actually was. He was then plugged onto a special machine and it would actually simulate how it felt like to have childbirth contraction. Of course, it is not 100% as how it is where I delivered the 3 babies, but it was close enough for him to know roughly how the childbirth actually feels. It was really fun. Yes, my baby actually have taken his full moon baby picture. It was so adorable. It was done all in-house and they had all these cute little clothes for my baby to wear. It was just so adorable. He had this huge black spectacles that he wore. It was so nice. Both my elder boys didn't have their full moon picture taken, but luckily, at least my last baby get to have them. Yes, Amazing Confinement Center really have helped me recover much faster postpartum, helped me to relax, helped me to really have my own me time, and also the time for me and my baby to bond as well. Especially since it's so difficult since I have 2 big boys already in the house. This time that I have in the Amazing Confinement Center really allowed me to watch my baby, bond with my baby, and be happy just to be a new mommy once again. Thank you, Amazing Confinement Center, for this amazing experience.